What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're gonna do an unboxing and review of the UFI GoPod Air Hi-Fi IEM Bluetooth adapters. Now these will literally change your IEMs that you use wirelessly into Bluetooth earbuds. So I'm very excited to take a look at these. Huge shout out to iFi for providing these for honest unboxing and review. So let's go ahead and talk price and specs. First off, you get the price. You can pick these ones up for $249. They only come in black. As always, I'll leave links in the description below where you can pick these up. As far as specs go, these guys rock Bluetooth 5.2 with codec support of AAC, SPC, aptX adaptive, LDAC, and LHDC. So you got a whole board of a whole list of codecs on board with these adapters, so you can use them with no matter what device you have. As far as battery life, the adapters alone get you 7 hours of playback time. When you include the case, you get 15 hours. All right, so not bad. As far as battery life, when it comes to water resistance, these guys are rated at IPX5, sweat and water resistant. So you can take these to the gym, work out, get a sweat going, not have to worry about it, get caught in the rain, no problems there at all. As far as features go, you have you got 4 different types of connections that you can use with these adapters. You got the MMCX, you got the 0.78 millimeter 2-pin connection, you got the A2 DC type of connector, the T2 connector, and the Pentacon type of connector. So you got a whole bunch. So, I mean, they offer I'll get into that in a little bit. I want that to be a surprise, but you can do these type of connections. You got auto impedance matching for balance and amplification. You got master hi-fi, 32-bit DAC, along with an amp and Bluetooth stages. You got high-res audio certified for 24 and 96 kilohertz. And you also have a built-in mic with noise suppression for phone calls. So, again, I'm very excited to get a run at these. Let's go and get this open. Get the knife going here. Here we go. Let's get in. All right. Let's go ahead and pull these out and see what we got in the case. All right. There's no other tape I don't see. Nope. All right, let's go ahead and get in here. Whoops. Try to keep things pristine. Wind up messing them up anyway. All right. Get in here. All right, right at the top, you got a beefy case. All right, this is where all the goods are. And let's see, we've got GoPod Air Quick Start Guide. All right. You got your touch controls and everything like that. All right. And of course you have, I guess for your warranty and everything like that. I'm looking to see if they have an app for these. I don't see one. And that's a shame that they don't have one. That would be very cool. And of course, you got some safety regulation information as well. So we got that. And let's go ahead and dive into. Let's take a quick look around. First off, all right, you have your USB-C charging port on the front. Looks like you got 2 LED lights here for the 2 adapters charging. All right, nice zipper. It's exposed, but I like the way it looks. You got the iFi branding here on the zipper. Nice little detail there. You got the iFi branding here on top as well. Got your GoPod carrying case, charging case. Okay, this is your battery. All right, anything else? Nope. Let's go ahead and, you got a nice little loop for a carabiner as well. Let's go ahead and open this up. That's a smooth zipper, real smooth. Just nice and smooth how it Goes all the way around. Now I'm messing up. After I complimented, I mess up. All right, let's go in. Boom. Inside. Okay, we got a nice thank you. And inside here, you have detachable loops. Sorry. You got, this are the 0.78 millimeter connector loops. So you can swap, you can swap these out. Let's go ahead and take these out. Thank you, my pleasure. All right, you can swap these for the MMCX type of connectors, which is awesome because not too many, I don't think there's any that I've had. And I've got like the FIO, UW, I think these are the S15s, I believe. Let me get the line here. I'm sorry, UTWS5s. And these don't have the, these do not come apart where you can swap out the actual loop for a different type of connector. But that's very impressive that they have these. All right, so you got 2 loops, and you could get other loops on their website too. You can get, I think the 2, was it the, it's the, I think, which one's this? I think it's the A2DC and the Pentacom. I think you can get those 2 on their website as well if you want to go ahead and switch out different types of loops for different types of IEMs. So you got, I love that. I love that feature. All right, so you got your charging cable, USB-A to USB Type-C. Looks like it's nice and long. Got really nice cable management. I honestly do not want to mess that up personally. You got poison for the trolls, of course. But, man, I like that. And it's nice and secure in this netted pocket here. Then, of course, you've got your adapter here. You got left and right, and you could just pull it out. This is the MMCX adapter, and you can go ahead and swap that in. Which one? Make sure you're doing right and left. So you want to make right match right. Let me make sure I'm matching right here. Does it give me any indication? I'm guessing this is the right one. So you go ahead and drop this down in. Make sure your pins line up. Boom. And now you're rocking the 0.78 millimeter IEMs. Very, very nice. So we're going to play with that a little later on too as well. Let me go ahead and put this back in. Love it. Very nice. All right. And of course you got the left adapter as well. And they're already in pairing mode. I already got them pairing, ready to go. So we'll go ahead and get these guys paired up, and we'll test out both connectors. I got some MMCX IEMs as well as a 0.78 millimeter IEM. So we're going to test both connections on here and see how they work. Stay strapped in. All right, we're back in. Let's go ahead and get these guys paired up. Now, we're only going to pair the base on these. So we got them out of the case, and they should be going into pairing mode. So they are. So we're going to see if they are. Let's go ahead and get into my Bluetooth settings here on the Z Fold 6. Scroll down, see if we see them. We don't see them yet. Oh, there they go. Boom, they just popped up. There you go, the GoPro Air. So let's go ahead and hit pairing on that. Yes. And just like that, they are paired up. Oh, okay, now they're paired up. Let's take a look in it. You can go in, you can turn on LDAC, so we're going to turn that on. Now, for those devices that do not have LDAC, you do have aptX and aptX adaptive and LHDC as well for all those devices that support that as well. We got it all set up. Now, what we have here, we have 2 different types of, let me get this out of the way here. We got 2 different types of IEMs here. We've got the high-des MS2 Pro IEMs. I just recently did a review of these IEMs on my channel. You can go ahead and check that out. Okay, those are for using the 0.78 millimeter 2-pin connection. And here on the MMCX connection, we have the Rose Techniques Quiet C IEMs. Okay, so they're using it. Now, I have to be honest with you, these MMCX connections, man, they are tough. They're hard to get on. But once you have them on, they're very secure and everything like that. I like the fact that they swivel, but you do have a solid connection there, and they're not going to fall. I mean, they don't fall out. The 2-pin connections don't fall out once you have them inserted. But I really do like that connection, even though it's real tough to get these guys on. But once they're on, they're on. All right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and get these guys connected again, because you do have the 2-pin connection in here. All right, so I'm triggering stuff on the touch screen here apparently. So you got the 2-pin connection here, and here's your touch surface down here, just to let you know. Okay, and then underneath there you have different microphones and stuff. But here's your touch surface. So let's see, do I have that? All right, let me peel this off so I can. All right. Okay. I thought I had them off, but apparently I didn't. That was, so what we can do, we'll go ahead. This is, which one is this? This is the left. All right, so let me go. We'll just go with left on this one. Just line up your pins. They got the insert holes there. So we got one in. Let's go ahead and get the other one in. All right, there we go. Man, that one was fighting. All right, so we got them both connected. So now, I don't know, I keep hitting stuff on here. We'll pop these on. All right, let's see. All right, I just want to do a quick tut over so you can see exactly how they look while I'm wearing them. Let me make sure this one's secure. Okay. They have really good, the IEMs naturally have really good noise isolation on them, so they are pretty comfortable. You can just rock them. I mean, thing is, my only gripe right now is that they're a little floppy right here to the back of the ear. So if you're shaking your head, you can feel them flopping, or if you're running, you'll definitely feel them bouncing on the back of your ear, right in. So until you get used to that type of thing. But other than that, they feel really good. Now these are the 7.8 millimeter IEMs, very comfortable. All right, so let's get our cutaway. All right, here we go. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna pop in the video real quick and just do a quick test on it and see how they do. Yeah, let's just grab that one. That's cool. Okay, so now it seems like I'm only getting audio out of the left or out of the right. I don't know. Let me go ahead and take this one off. Check and make sure this one is charged. Or do I got them on? I think I'm having them on the wrong. I have them on the wrong way. All right, so I had the right on the left and the left on the right. So let's go ahead and get that. That answers a lot of questions, though. Let me see. Yeah, I had them on the wrong one. I had them on the opposite ways. All right, so let's go ahead and put the right one on the right ear. So this is left, and this is right. I'm getting the chime on my right ear. Okay, told me I have LDAT. All right, and they're working now. All right, so I had them on backward. I had them on the opposite ways, but they're working. Sound very clear. Let me see. All right, so they feel good. on here. Let's get some music going. I want to see how these things sound. I wish these had a DAC, or not a DAC, but a app where you can fine tune them. I guess you can go into like a third party app and excuse me, uh, test them that way and adjust them that way. But I wish they had their very own app to use. So we're gonna go ahead and let's grab something that bumps. Yeah. See, this is why these guys need an app. I mean, they sound crystal clear. The artists, they sound crystal clear. Man, these things do not have an app. Oh, yes they do. Yes they do. Okay, let's go. Let's go get it. Okay, I stand corrected. There is an app. It is the iFi Nexus app. So once I went in, I'm already in. So I'm gonna go ahead and save my stuff in there. All right. So this is what the app looks like right off the bat. We exploring this together. All right. I was completely thrown off. They didn't. There was no mention of an app in all my research, but I digress. We are here. So all right. So as you can see, they got a picture of the case with the actual module, the Bluetooth adapters inside. You got your power LED and everything there. All right, you got the name of them there. You got the MAC address on there. You got your firmware version, connection status, as well as battery state for both the left and right adapter. So we got three options here. We got settings. We go in here. We can click on codec, and you can turn off and on whichever ones you want to have available. SBC automatically is always on. So you can turn off AAC or aptX adaptive, classic or adaptive. You can turn off LDAC. You can turn off LHDC. I'm gonna turn that one off because I don't use that one. But if I ever come across or own a device that does have that app, that codec available, I will come in and turn that on. All right, so we'll go ahead. Now it's applying it. Now I just got a chime in my ear because I am still wearing them. So it's probably going to reboot the adapter and everything. All right, so now it just told me LDAC. So now I guess we're back looks like we're about almost back into the game here. So let's back up. All right, so now moving on down, you got your Bluetooth name. You can change the name on. We're going to change this real quick. This is very cool. I like this. Mine's Ron's GoPod Air. We're going to apply that. And of course, it's going to chime back again. It's going to reboot. I'm waiting for it to tell me my codec because I guess that's the way it tells you power. Lets you know the codec. All right, we're back in. All right, we got LDAC. All right, so we're back. Then, of course, you got your factory reset. You can go in there. You can reset. You can clear paired devices or do a factory reset if you want to for the adapters. Then you got your filter configurations. Fast or slow roll off. You got your minimal or linear phase. You can turn it to either minimal or linear, or you got in your bit perfect. You can enable that, or you can go to default and switch everything back to where it was. Then you've got your touch configurations. All right, so now you got your touching. You can turn that on or turn it off. Enable 4-tap, turn off and turn on, turn on all functions. So if you tap it 4 times, they will shut off and everything. You got that option there as well. So unfortunately, they don't give you anything about your touch controls other than pause. I guess you only have play pause. Let's go ahead and dive a little bit further in now that we're in here. All right, so now we got the next option here. They say they're disconnected. So we got to go back out. Let's make sure we are. Yep, they're connected here, but they're disconnected from the app. So we got to go back out and come back in. All right, that's crazy. All right, so now here we're back in this. Here, I guess checks for firmware update. So it looks like current name. You can choose a firmware on the phone or available online. Let's go ahead because I always say you need to check it anyway. So we check here. Choose your firmware. So if you have the different types of firmware on here, like an APK or something like that, you could go ahead and look it up there and install it. So I don't have any of that, so we're good to go here. And then of course the next option here is where you can disconnect the adapters from the app. All right, so there you go. My only bug on this is that the touch configuration, you really don't have much other than your latency. You don't have any type of way to enable or do your tapping, touch controls and stuff like that. All right, so I know I was in the middle of testing these with sound, and I thought we was going to be able to get in and there'd be an EQ setting or something like that we can play with, but there isn't. And let's get back. Let's see, where's our songs at? There we go. So we're back in our songs again. We've got the 0.78 millimeter IEMs on. Again, that's the sound. I mean, the mids and highs are nice and crisp, but that sound, but that bass. Let's open up Wavelet. Let's go into Wavelet. Let's turn Wavelet on. All right, let's turn on the graphic equalizer. See what we got. Let's see what we have here. Okay, the buffer's on. Okay, that's good. So let's go ahead and get our classic V shapes. All right, let's go ahead and save that. All right, here we go. So we got that turned on. So now let's go back in. Okay, it improved the bass a little bit. Let me flip the camera real quick. It improved the camera a little, the bass a little bit. So let's go back in. Excuse me. And let's fine tune this. Let's try and get this in. Try and get this set up. Sorry, I got quiet there. Okay, I think we on to something here. All right. I think we on to something here. All right. Okay. Now. Oh. Let's stay at 3. Let's get this back down to 3. All right. Here we. I think we on to something. I'm trying to get this set up, but I think we're on to something. Let's see what else we could do to help this out. That's not helping. That's not helping. Okay, that did a little bit. Okay. I think that's about as good as it's going to get with these ones. All right, so what we're going to do now, they sound good, nice and clear. The mids and highs are nice and crispy. It's just trying to get that bass to come up and meet it. It's kind of tough. All right, now here's the one thing I like about these is the fact that you don't have to stick with the 0.78 millimeter connector. So now we can go ahead to the MMCX. I guess I pronounced it right. IEMs. We can go ahead and swap them in. Boom. We got that swapped in. Nice and easy. Let me show you guys. Nice and easy. So we're going to slide these ones in and see how they do. All right, we're going to go ahead and switch this one. This is the left. I love this feature. I absolutely love the fact that you can swap these out. And there are other connectors that you can get as well for these Bluetooth adapters. I think this is very, very cool. Like modular almost. All right, now it went on a lot easier this time than the first time. So let's go ahead and put these ones in. Now these are the MMCX. These are the MMCX IEMs. All right. Again, let's back up. Okay. Let's turn this up. Oh, there it is. Hold up. That bass is all right. Let me turn this off. Okay. I mean, you gotta turn these up a little bit, but these have more bass. Okay. That bass is nice and solid. I mean, kind of low sounding, but again, let's go ahead and go into turn wavelet back on. Ooh, yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Ooh, that's solid. Oh, that bass is so clean. Oh, man, this is great. Okay. Woo-wee. All right, so now with these MMCX connector or IEMs on, oh man, that touch thing is nice. All right, we're gonna go ahead and oh, this sounds so good. All right, we're gonna go ahead and let's try this real quick. We're gonna go ahead and put these in to charge. All right, it's charging. Okay. Or is it charging? Let me make sure. Here, we're gonna take this off. We're gonna drop that adapter into the charger. All right. It's giving me LEDs. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and see. Okay. I got it playing out of one. So I could rock one while the other one's in there in the charger getting powered up. Nice. I like it. Oh, this is really sweet, man. This is really sweet. Now, I know this segment is running a little long, but I just want to. Okay. All right. Apparently, I am doing stuff with this touch controls. All right. So. All right. So I am. All right. Let's get this. All right, let me go ahead and get this cleaned up. We'll come back. We're going to test these touch controls because, man, I don't know what's going on. Stay strapped in. All right, we're back in. We're going to go ahead and test the touch controls on these. Now, these are very finicky. I found out. I went in and did a test run before I wanted to jump in here just to see how sensitive they are, and they are very sensitive. So we're going to go ahead and go through these. So on each adapter, the lower section here is your touch surface right down here. Okay. So again, and one thing is that when you have these on and you're touching it, it's like hitting, slightly hitting the side of your head there where they on. So I'm gonna put these on just so we can manage manage the touches on them. So I'm gonna put me in the cutaway. All right, so I'm down here. Hi, I'm down here. Okay, so what I want you to do, we're gonna go ahead and go through it, and that way you guys can see exactly what I'm doing here in the big screen. All right, so single press on either one. Now this happens on both of them, so you can have one in charging while the other one is in your area, you're using it or whatever, like if you're at work or something. So all these touches work on both the left and right. So if we go ahead and hit play here, all right, we got music playing. So now if I press single tap rather, you'll get a chime that does play pause and also answers calls as well. Okay, so you got that. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and hit play again. Well, let's do it on the right one. All right. All right, so now music is playing again. Now, if I double tap on either one, we're going to try the right one on this one. It should skip me to the next track. All right, you see it took me to the next track. Now, triple tap will take me back to the beginning or the previous track. So 1, 2. All right, took me back to the beginning. Now it took me back to the previous track. Now, mind you, you have to hear the chime in your ear that lets you know that you hit the touch surface correctly, and that way it's starting to actuate your function. All right, so now another thing is if you press and hold the left earbud or the left adapter, it will lower your volume. You can hold it down, and it will continuously go down, as you can see it's doing. Now, if you do the same thing on the right, all right, got the chime. And that brought up my noise I don't know why I brought up that, but it brought up my, let's try it again. All right. Now it's bringing up my volume, as you can see. Now I'm pressing and holding. All right, now it's back up. Now if you tap and hold, it will bring up your voice assistant. All right, so that works. I don't know why I keep doing that. All right, so, but if you press and hold them both at the same time, you will put these guys back into pairing mode. Say, for instance, if you want to pair them to a second device. All right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to test to see if these guys got multi-point. Stay strapped in. All right, we're back in. And what we're going to do now is, as you can see, I'm still in the corner. We're going to go ahead and try and see if these guys have multi-point connectivity features. So we already know they're connected to the Z Fold 6. So we're going to go ahead and go in. We're going to turn off the Bluetooth there. All right, Bluetooth is turned off. We're going to press and hold both of them. They should be now in Bluetooth pairing mode, and they are. So what we're going to do, we're going to go over here to the Tab S10 Ultra. We're going to go into, they're still in pairing mode. All right, we're going to go see if these guys are being picked up. Get this, we're going to take these and put these in the case. And we're going to do it the old-fashioned way here, because for some reason, the tablet is not picking them up. So we're going to go ahead and, well, I don't know why I closed it, but let's go ahead and pull them up. Now they should be in pairing mode now. And they're still not being seen by the tablet. All right, we're back in, and they finally picked them up. So here they go. We'll go ahead and get these paired. All right, so now they're on. I don't know why it took so long. Wait, now it's telling me it couldn't connect. Connected. Now let's try it again. Yes. Man, this thing's been temperamental. I don't know what's going on. Now it's telling me it can compare, but it won't connect. Okay, I was able to get it to connect to the tablet. Now we're going to see if I can get it to connect here to the Z Fold 6. Now, I had to go in and just completely keep trying different ways, but I finally got it connected. So let's see if they will connect to the Z Fold 6 while connected to the tablet. No, it will not connect to my phone while connected to the tablet. So there is no multi-point connectivity feature for these. But again, it's a real bad miss there in my opinion, especially with the technology today. That's something that should have been ingrained or baked into this device. But again, no multi-point connectivity feature available. You can only have it connected to one device or the other. Let's continue. This is a mic test with the iFi Go Pod Air Bluetooth adapters in a quiet location. This is a mic test with the iFi Go Pod Air Bluetooth adapters in a quiet location. This is a mic test with the iFi Go Pod Air Bluetooth adapters in a crowded location.
This is a mic test with the i5 GoPod Air Bluetooth adapters in a crowded location.
Let's go ahead and talk about my likes and dislikes of the i5, excuse me, GoPod Air Bluetooth, hi-fi Bluetooth adapters. First off, my dislikes. No multi-point connectivity feature on these. That's a real bummer. I think. Oh yes, and I guess no app or no graphic equalizer with built into the app. That's something I'm quite sure they can do with a firmware firmware update or a software update to the app to incorporate a graphic equalizer, 10 band preferably, so you can really fine tune these. Because once I turned on Wavelet and made my adjustments in there, they really started to shine. Especially the MMCX IEMs, they really started to shine on that. The 0.78 millimeter ones also did a little bit better off camera, but they still lean more to the mids and highs on that one as well. But they do both sound crystal clear when it comes to vocals and instruments, which is fantastic for the IEM, or not IEM, but the audiophile group out there who emphasizes more of the mids and highs and a little less on the bass end or the low end. Me personally, I like a balance between them. I like good punchy bass, and I love my mids and highs to be crystal clear, crispy. I want a balance there and great volume. I don't want to have to turn them up past my preferred listening level in order to enjoy them. But yeah, I'm going on from the ramp. So that's a dislike on mine there. No multi-point connectivity. No equalizer within the app. Excuse me. Oh yeah, and also I don't have them on here, but when you're wearing these and they're hanging down towards the back of your ear, they're secure and where they won't fall out or fall off or anything like that. But they just, when you're using the touch controls, you can feel it just like hitting the back of your ear. I would prefer something a little bit more firmer on that. As far as what you're going to have on there, I prefer something a little bit more firmer. These can be, I think you can have these connected and have these still. I think this is the left. Okay. Just want to make sure I'm putting it on the right one here. You can have these connected. It's sat in. You just can't have your IEMs connected. So I'm going to go ahead and put these on. But yeah, I love the fact that, I guess is that all my dislikes there? Yeah, I think that covers all my dislikes. Now let's talk about my likes. All right. I love the fact that they come with these loops. You can interchange them, swap them out, as far as depending on the IEM that you're using and everything. And you got two other IEM loops that you can choose from as well. I love the fact that they're modular like that. I don't think there's anything out there right now with that as far as a Bluetooth adapter for IEMs that allows you to switch in between different types of with different types of IEMs without actually going out and buying a different version, another one of those Bluetooth adapters, but specifically for another IEM. Like I have these FiO. What's this one? This one is the oh crap. Oh yeah, this is the UTW S5s. Now these ones are for just your 7.8 or 0.78 millimeter IEMs, but they do not come off where I can modularly pop this off and then put another one on that will allow me to use this with an MMX. I'll have to go out MMCX. I'll have to go out and get another one of these specifically for the MMCX, or get another adapter piece that clicks on here and converts this from a 0.78 millimeter adapter to a MMCX adapter. So I got to do a little extra purchasing there to do that. for these, where you got just, you can go out and you can just simply get the ear loop. I think that's fantastic with these. All right, just wanted to show y'all. Those Feel ones is fantastic anyway, but I just wanted to show y'all the upside of having these as compared to having those. I absolutely love the fact that you can do that with these. I think, and let me see, what other do I like about it? The touch control is very sensitive, but very accurate. You just gotta listen for the beeps to acknowledge you are actuating the functionality. You just gotta be careful of that. But other than that, these guys are solid. I love the way I love the way they actuate with you, and I love the fact that you the volume, you can press and hold, and your volume will go down. And you'll press and hold on the right, and your volume will go up. I love the fact that they have that feature embedded into these adapters. Fantastic. A lot of them you got to press and hold once and then let it go. Press and hold again, let it go. I love the fact that you don't have to do that with these. Chef's kiss there. Let me see else. Oh yeah, yeah. I think that covers everything. Let me see. I do like the way they look aesthetically. Very slim. I like that. I just wish these hugged your ear a little bit better. Instead of, because when you're running, you will definitely get that flop and everything. But other than that, I like the way they look. I love the slim designs, the slim footprint of them and everything. Took me a minute to find the app, but we did find it and went through it. Solid, but minus the equalizer, which I already mentioned in my dislikes. So, excuse me, this is a very, I just like these IEMs. I like it. I really do. Oh yeah, another like I have is the mono mode feature. You can listen to one while the other one's charging. That's always huge, especially for me when I'm at work. I can have one of these in while I'm at work and have the other one charging, and then I could swap out. That's basically doubling the battery life. Saying 4 to 7 hours on a single charge, you downly double it to 14 hours on a single, you know what I mean? On a single charge for these, because it's just wonderful that way. All right, I like the fact that they do that. All right, so yeah, fantastic device. Let's go ahead and wrap this up. So this has been an unboxing and review of the iFi GoPod Air Bluetooth IEM Adapter. Huge shout out to iFi for supplying these for an honest unboxing and review. If you're definitely interested in being able to convert your wired IEMs into Bluetooth earbuds with that, and still getting and maintaining that quality of sound, definitely take a look at these. I highly recommend that you do if you're into doing that, making that type of transition, or being able to have excuse me, that type of versatility when it comes to your IEMs. All right, again, huge shout out to iFi for supplying these for honest video and unboxing and my own personal thoughts on these. I'll definitely keep these busy. As far as using my IEMs and everything like that, I'll definitely keep these working out pretty good. So again, if you like the video, go and hit the like button. If you want to join me as I continue to do videos like this and others, I'll go ahead and hit the subscribe button, as well as a notification bell. That way you're notified when videos like this and others drop. And I will see you guys on the next one.